Don't you guys have some better shit to be doing right now?
Been watching us.
I'm Jack.
I'm Alex.
This is Alex, and we were just joking around about angles right now.
Yeah.
We're trying a new camera angle, and it makes you look fucking big. Look at you.
He's already big.
Look at you, turtle.
Should I look bigger than you if I go up closer?
We were talking about out-angling people. Like, he used to do this. Jake and I, my best friend Jake, we'd go to like the fit expos where all the bodybuilders are, and I'd be like, Jake, get a picture of me with fucking Jay Cutler.
Oh,
and like you line up with Jay, and then right before they take the picture, you freaking out-angle them, and it looks like you're all big, and it's all a lie because they got 400 pounds on you.
I'm gonna use that shit next time.
But anyway,
Anywho,
here we are.
we're sideways today.
We're sideways today, but we want to talk about what I started with, what I opened with. We want to talk about a bunch of things, but I just want to start there because it's been the most loud message I've been resonating with lately. And that is, don't you have anything better to be doing? Because the message is productively procrastinating. Something I've become a professional at. And it's not like you're trying to fuck off, but we still are creatures of comfort, and we still will choose tasks of doing easy things that we know how to do, that we are not a struggle to us whatsoever. And we get so busy doing all these little monotonous tasks that we don't leave enough time in the day or energy on the plate to handle the things that we really need to be handling, the most important tasks. So don't you have anything better to be doing? It's a good thing that I'm gonna like burn into my fucking brain and think that over from the time I wake up till the time I go to sleep. And it's like, what are the main things I should be focusing on? We're business owners.
Yeah. So
my role is to be a leader to my team, which I have not been the best leader. It's like a big eye-opener for me was this weekend at this event. We're surrounded by leaders, and I've just been trying to be so busy still with the tools in my hand being the worker when I should be training my crew up to do everything that I know how to do. Teach them my skill set so that I could improve my skill set and grow my company to what it needs to be.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's the loudest thing for me right now. And I think...
So what's a way that we can do that is like writing down what you need to do for the day the night before, and
Yes.
putting like those top like heavy things at the beginning, the top of your list, instead of putting, oh, let's do a couple like fun little easy things. Because then, I mean, I've done this a million times where, oh shit, they're fun and easy, but I missed the huge big thing that I really needed to do, you know?
And time goes by and you keep missing it, right?
And you keep missing it because
Yeah.
you're not putting it at the top of the list. So another way of productively procrastinating, but so put those big things at the top of the list.
Yeah, first
That's
on the
a
list.
huge thing.
Because, I think it's like a good place to start, though, what she was saying, how we put like the little easy tasks first, because that's like the whole stacking wins mentality. But we've been on this fucking growth path for over a year now, and it's like, okay, yeah, we know how to stack wins. I know how to brush my fucking teeth and work out. It's like not that big a deal. Now it needs to be like, what is it gonna take to be the leader I need to be? Like, I need to make the phone calls I need to make. I need to look ahead in the schedule. I need to do a lot of the things that I've taken for granted of my partner, who's such a fucking sharp cat and has been doing this shit, and he's been trying to call me up, and I've been too busy to even answer the call. Till now, eyes are opened.
Yeah. And in your defense, there were times where you really needed to be like on the job, like with the guys.
Totally.
We've been time for everything.
We've been steadily inclining. It could be a lot better. It's going to be a lot better because we have high expectations for ourselves. And yeah, this weekend we were around.
This weekend was dope.
This weekend we were at the High Performance Summit hosted by Wes Watson, our coach, and Bedros Keuilian. And these guys are just so they've persevered through so much shit and created so much value, like have given so much value to the world, and these are multi millionaires, like, and it's not like they earned their millions off of anything vain or selfish. Like, it was just through giving value. Like, they provide thousands of jobs for people. So just being around these guys, it really showed us where our level of personal development is. Like,
put us in a
oh my
huge
God,
reality check.
big time reality check. Like, just getting in the room with these guys as soon as they take the mic and how their words hit you, like, literally our hearts were like racing the entire event. It was 2 days, and each day would end, and it felt like we just got like, I felt like we were on like,
demons out of
it was like a therapy session almost.
It was. We were
It felt
crying.
like we were crying.
Laughing, we were sweating.
All the things, like, fucking pages of chicken scratch notes, just the craziest shit ever, and it was worth every penny, 10 times over. Just it felt like we grew. It felt like we grew maturity on the inside, like years in 2 days.
Yeah.
Just being in a place like that. So if we could recommend anything, get around some of your people that you idolize when they're hosting events. Like, pay the fucking money, get there. Just absorb that energy and their knowledge that they're giving freely. I mean, you pay to get in the event, but it's like, this is multi-million dollars worth of knowledge that you could get.
And like, by the energy, like, we feel like that high frequency that's going on there too. That's why we feel all like jittery and like,
oh my God,
all like, what's the feeling, just. So I think once we finally get to a point where we feel calm in like a place like that, that's more like solidifying, like knowing like, hey,
we're getting to that level
up, like, in a way. But
for sure, because like we're in there, and it's like, you want to go meet these people that you idolize, and you're like a little pipsqueak, can't even talk. And I'm like,
what the fuck is going on?
And I was even telling like some of the dudes in our group that I was like, dude, I feel like a fucking little boy in here. And it's like, because really on the grand spectrum of like this state of elevation, like, I am a little boy compared to these fucking men, these like titans of the industries. So it, like she was saying, it's like, it's really showing our level, and it's good. It's a good reality check, because then we're not out here fucking acting all like we know some shit when we know our shit, but we don't know all the shit. So
no, there's like so many layers and so many different,
like,
so many different things.
So
like, oh
levels.
my God, our mind is like blown. It's like, it's super, super rad. A lot of like business stuff that we talked about too, or that they talked about, that business tactics that I had never thought of, and that have really, really made us think about our own businesses and what's like.
It's like some of their shit like was just so simple, it was mind blowing. Like Wes's business model, it's I don't even want to get into that, but it's just like the things are so simple. Well,
the big like takeaway of this whole thing is what they were both basically saying is like the two major things that you need to do to like be successful and to build your business is to be fit, get jacked, and make content. So
that's really what they're saying.
Because the fitness part gives you discipline, it gives you confidence, it gives you a healthy body, mental clarity, like all of that shit. And in turn, just like propels you and puts you towards the right path. And then what else? What was the other one? Fitness and content. So
content. Like, put out value. That's what we're trying to do with these videos. It's like, we're not fucking Wes Watson or Bedros Keuilian. Like, we don't have the value that these guys have to give you, but from our standpoint, we have the value to give you what we've learned, and people that are on a similar plane that we are, people that are a little bit below us, it's like we could reach you, where some of the shit these fucking massive guys were saying was over our head, because we're not even that close yet, but just trying to absorb all we could. But the whole point of putting out content, it's like, this is obviously not entertaining. You're not watching this shit because this is like, grab some popcorn, this is so enjoyable to watch, these awkward fucking people. It's about us just trying to share our experience from our point of understanding, in hopes that it will help you kind of understand wherever it is that you are in your life, in your work, in your fitness and all that. Like, that's all that they were saying constantly. Like, there was a Q&A, they would call people up onto the stage, and they just asked, like, what do I need to do to gain the attraction that this business needs and all this? And every time Wes was just like, you need to get more fucking jacked. And you need to put out some content. And really, if you like sift through what that is like getting jacked, like be captivating, be achieving this look, the best form of yourself that attracts, like if you walk up and it's obvious that she's so fit, healthy, like you're immediately captivating in that moment. And instead of like, if you trash your body, people are immediately going to overlook you and kind of think like, they don't fucking respect themselves. Like, you could obviously see it.
Yeah.
So that's like the whole getting jacked. It's like, be your best self. Put on your fucking suit, whatever it is that makes you feel captivating. Like, you can draw attraction and attention. And then, the putting out content is just give value. That's like a universal law to anything. It's like, you can't outgive God, you can't outgive the universe. If you are just giving generously from the most fucking genuine point of your heart, like just giving value comes back to you. It's like doors open that you didn't think were there. You meet people that can help you along in your business, and it's just like, give is basically what make content is. Give.
It's giving.
So become captivating and give. Get jacked and make fucking content. As Wes would say.
Simple
fucking
as that.
Dopest fucking event ever, dude. We seriously, we were just sitting there like, we were seriously crying at so many of the things, like these guys coming on stage and telling their story. Like Chet Hanks went up on stage, Tom Hanks' son, and
Cheers the whole time.
Dude just gave this whole rundown. Like you wouldn't think this guy had this story, and you hear it, and we literally were fucking crying. Like, it was hard to breathe listening to his story. And then to where he is now, like Chet followed Wes's advice, and he's an online trainer, changing, and it's like he's making crazy money, but the bigger thing is he's changing thousands of lives.
What better
thing? What more
to do?
What could be more fulfilling than that?
Absolutely, making money and freaking helping people.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a way to do it, and you're more than saving their lives and helping just one person. You're helping their family, their immediate family, their people that that they're around.
Exactly. Like, I mean, they're raising their kids.
Yeah, like they're making like online coaches who are in turn taking that wisdom and imparting it on other people around them, and it's just a cool like web of like greatness and giving, and
it's a ripple effect.
Yes, it's so
you change
cool.
one life, and like how many thousands of other lives are changed because of that. That's the ripple effect. And
it's just people being honest and telling their story. Everyone has a story, and like there is an audience for everybody too. You know, like even if you think your story is insignificant, there's that audience of other people who think that their story is insignificant, and they're watching you and listening to you, and gaining confidence by this person's doing it, like they're on camera, they can share, this is helping me, and whatever helps me, I should be helping and sharing with other people to help them,
So true. Yeah, you sharing your story gives people the courage to share their story.
Yeah. So it's just it was so dope. Like,
it was crazy, dude.
Man, that was like a life-changing event.
Totally.
And like, it just pumped us up. Like, it put us on another level, like wanting so much to get on all the other levels, and just to really propel ourselves forward
to help people. And
I mean, we were kind of feeling like we were there, we were ready for that next level. We're like, okay, we're ready for like the business part, we got the discipline, the fitness,
we're disciplined as fuck. We don't fucking miss a day, dude.
Like, all right, we got that.
Sober
like,
as shit.
Next?
We're fit as fuck.
So
beat the dead horse, right? Discipline. It's like, hey, let's be millionaires now. How about that? That takes some fucking discipline.
Totally.
So we're on our way.
So.
You'll see it, and that's why we're documenting all this shit. Look back and be like, oh damn, we're at the fucking Signal Hill house. That's crazy. Remember that shit?
Crazy. It's crazy. I've never felt this like sureness of something that's gonna happen. Like we're on the way, we're doing all the right things, we're in line, we got rid of all the shit that was dragging us down, we're out of our own way. Like you guys can get there too. Like, look how fast this happened for us. We just put all of us into it. We put everything into it. And in a year we're like two different people, but just ourselves, but better.
Just like the best version of all the little glimpses of greatness that we used to have.
Yeah.
Now it's just, and all it is like process of elimination. You just remove all bad traits about you, and then come to find out you're amazing.
All the things that make you feel shameful or guilty, and they were talking about how that's like the lowest vibration you can have.
Shame and guilt.
Shame and guilt are like on the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
And like, so just get rid of those things and you'll naturally rise on that totem pole.
On your
On your
vibration.
On your vibration.
Totem pole.
Totem pole, that's a thing.
It is a thing. I think that's like a Native American thing.
Yeah, I'm Native American.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
Fits.
Indian Alex over here.
It
It does. Look how tan you are. Jesus Christ.
Just
But
got red.
but yeah, that what she's saying. I was just fucking around. But what she's saying, like shame and guilt, lowest on the frequency. So if you're doing things that make you feel shame, if you're fucking using vices, if you're using people, if you're doing whatever, just things that you would have to hide. If you're doing anything you have to hide, you have to like hide your fucking phone from your person and shit. Like you're doing something shameful, and you're emitting this frequency that's so low it can't possibly bring anything good in. So that's like the first number one thing. Like stop doing things that make you feel shame and guilt, and then good things start coming to you. Like you know, you have friends that fucking are always getting in car accidents, always getting flat tires, always just
saying when it rains it pours.
yeah, always like having a bird shit land on them and stuff like that. like the worst things. Like
it's supposed to be good luck.
it's like, damn, dude, are you like fucking reeling in some weird frequencies? Like you doing some fucking weird, goofy shit when no one's looking?
yeah.
Doing some creepy stuff, you little weirdo. You know,
You little weirdo.
you little fucking weirdo. Stop doing that shit. Put privacy on your fucking search thing on your phone, weirdo.
Oh dang, who you talking to?
All the weirdos.
All the weirdos out there. Damn, this
Yeah.
stink guy.
Anyway, let's reel it in. Let's get in long.
Yeah, it's getting long. Well, yeah, and I mean, if you're out there seeing like the world being a bad place, you know, just the way that you can help it instead of fucking reposting all this random shit and like just getting like crazy involved in shit that you can't control, you know, like control you and yourself and your actions. Like that's like what we've learned a lot. That's what I've learned a lot through this whole like COVID shit and like that everything. You know what I'm talking about. It's like there's only so much that you can do and we can do. It's like just control yourself and your actions and who you are, and you can bring something great to the world, and that's the way that you can change it. It's by changing yourself, and that's all that we can really control.
What do you mean though? Joe Biden's ruining the world and fucking gas prices are through the roof. And,
It's
what's she
just
saying?
like,
All this shit that's out of our control.
work harder, make more money, pay for your gas. Like, it's
Or
just
fucking walk. Take your Chevrolet legs, homeboy.
yeah.
Take your Ford F-250. You know what I mean?
F-250.
Yeah. Take your Lamborghini Gallardo to the gas station.
You heard it from Jack.
You heard it. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, that's it.
That's
I'm
good.
done.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
See you later.
guys. Take care.